Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Makinze. I thought that it would be fun to cook dinner with you and let you know one of the recipes that we like to make, a few things that you need to know about our meal plan choices. We like very easy, quick, simple meals that don't have a lot of ingredients, that are healthy and that are affordable. So that is how we eat. That's how I choose the meals that we plan for each week. So tonight we are making spaghetti squash. So I'm gonna show you how we make our spaghetti squash.
To start, I preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then my husband Clay always cuts the spaghetti squash because they're very difficult to cut. If you do need to cut it by yourself, you can warm it in the microwave for a little bit beforehand, and that's supposed to be like a hack. But he usually cuts it for us and then guts all of the inside seeds and stuff out. Then I take olive oil in whatever type of seasoning I'm using. I usually use a salt-free seasoning, but I didn't have that tonight, so I used one that did have salt as well as garlic powder, and it tasted pretty good. So you can use whatever seasoning you prefer. I just drizzle the olive oil over the spaghetti squash, and then I go in with a paper towel or even just kind of tilt the spaghetti squash all around just to make sure that all of it is coated in the olive oil, and then I will go in and add whatever seasonings that I'm adding. Then once the spaghetti squash is coated in the olive oil and the seasonings, you just take the squash and flip it over on the pan so that it is face down on a cookie sheet or some type of baking pan. Then I place it in the oven. I don't usually set a timer on mine, I just like to watch it. How I know that mine is done is I'll take a fork and poke in the tops of the spaghetti squash, and if it is tender and the fork goes through really easily, then I know that it's done. Next, I'm taking this Genio turkey sausage. We've been loving this lately. It's so good in breakfast bake, in regular like baked spaghetti, and this was the first time that we've used it in spaghetti squash, but it actually turned out really good. Then I just cooked the sausage like you would normally cook breakfast sausage and left it in the pan until the spaghetti squash was done cooking in the oven. And when the spaghetti squash is cooked, I just grab a fork and start shredding it into the spaghetti noodle type of texture that it has. Tonight I just scraped out this one and we ate the whole thing split between us for dinner, and then I'll save the other half for leftovers and have those for lunch or for dinner another day. So this does make multiple meals for us because there is only 2 of us. But if you are cooking for a family or more than 2 people, then you might need to use a little bit more than we did. But tonight I just scooped out this one smaller half and it worked out perfectly for our dinner. Then I just took some plain white paper plates and scooped some out. Hey, I do not like doing dishes, and there's no need to run the dishwasher like a million times, and most of the dishes were already dirty, so paper plates it was tonight. I don't recommend paper plates for spaghetti because it does get a little soggy, but tonight I was feeling a little lazy, went for the paper plates. So I'm just portioning this out on our plates to mix it with the pasta sauce and the sausage. So on top of the spaghetti squash, I put the sausage and then added some sauce. We used this Classico, I think it was tomato basil, like spicy tomato basil maybe. We've never used it before, but it tasted pretty good. And then I just mix it all together, add some Parmesan cheese on top, and this is the result.
So that is how we make our spaghetti squash. We really enjoy eating it as typical spaghetti with just pasta sauce and Parmesan. Tonight was the first night that we had ever put turkey sausage in it. We normally just eat it plain or we will put ground turkey in it, but the turkey sausage was so good in it. It added so much flavor. If you like this kind of video and you want to see more cook with me style videos, then comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.